Hello Internet, my name is Aaron Garcia, and today we'll be unboxing something very special for Christmas. It is, I'm missing my watch, but it's sometime in November. I know it's a little early, but it's not too early to think about Christmas. At least Walmart doesn't think so. And we picked this up about 3 weeks ago. I think it was Halloween when we picked this up. It's a new tree. It was time for a new tree for a new house. And it is the T-41 holiday time. It's got a good special, $129 as you can see. And it's got a bunch of other letters on here that we're not going to bother reading. But basically, it's a tree with white lights already pre-installed. And we're going to see what this looks like. Of course, there's some showroom models available at Walmart. But you're probably wondering, how easy is it to assemble? Well, we're going to find out after I open the box. All right, let's do that. And yeah, pull it up. All right, cool. That was fun. I got tape all over my knife. All right, cool. Cool beans. So what do we have here? Well, we have some tree. Now, I really like artificial trees. I prefer them over real trees because, one, you don't have to vacuum them. I don't know if that's a thing, but you don't have to have bristles falling down. You can use it next year, and you don't have to water it. Or I don't know if you water real trees or not. Anyway, I've never had a real tree. I've always liked artificial trees. So if you're like me and you like faith, hey, this is the tree for you. Let's see. So this is the first part of it. Maybe. Yeah, this is the top part of the tree. And as you can see, it's really flat. And if you've bought fake trees before, you know that they come generally pretty flat. So we'll just set that down over here. And then, see what else we got in here. We got the other part. It's also very flat. As you can see, it's got some ribbon keeping it tight. Put that there. They're all kind of symmetrical size. Usually they're different sizes. And this is also very flat. I'm seeing a trend here. And it's got a pole, okay? And that's about it. You get 3 pieces of a tree and a base. And extra bulbs if you should need them, and an instruction manual if you want to read it. So we'll put that off to the side. We'll open up the base. That seems like a good idea. And we're going to assemble this thing. So let's see what we got here. Okay, it's a metal base. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some plastic. Generally, when I put together a tree, you have plastic and you put it together in a set of 4. This is all metal. And it's made in China. Okay, so it's got this little lip here. And as you lift it, it pushes up and then gets caught up in the lip of this metal ring. And as you can see, it's all right. Okay, maybe I should read the instructions. Hopefully that's all I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna set that down. Seems sturdy enough. All right, we'll go with it. We'll get the box out of the way. And I will borrow my trusty knife again. It is definitely overkill for this project. And cut the bonds of the tree without cutting the tree, hopefully. Okay. There we go. There we go. I don't think this one has anything else on it. So, there we go. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this and attempt to put it in the base. Well, that's not right. Okay, well. There's a first time for everything, folks. Wasn't expecting that, actually. Okay, we're reading the instructions. Generally, just stick it in there and that'll be the end of it, so what do these tree instructions have to say to me? Okay, so this is a PSA that you should always read instructions and not assemble things randomly. Okay, it's got instructions on how to replace light bulbs, since they plan that's going to be a thing. And let's see what else we got. Well, we've got a... Interesting. So, as you can see here, it shows that you put the tree together like I thought you would, but there is a little cap portion that's at the bottom of this base, and it's saying to lift it away. Why? I don't know why they have that there. Oh, okay. Can I take it off? Alright, I take it off. Oh, I guess because it's pointy. I don't want you getting stabbed. So, smart thinking, I guess. And then what? It just goes to the bottom. Okay. I can live with that. There's your tree. And your wire. And the tree has a green wire, which is really nice because it looks like tree. It kind of blends in instead of having like a black cord or something. They chose a green cord. I like that. Nice touch. I guess I should save this for next year or when I put it away. So far, I'm really impressed with it. The base was easier to set up than in other years where I have to put all 4 pieces together. All right. I like this faux, like, I don't know what even to call that. Honeycomb, not honeycomb. I forget what it's called, but anyway, I like how. Ooh, well, wow. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So we're figuring it out, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. And I see here that it's got an outlet at the top of the tree, so when you plug it in, I guess that's all you need to do. Yeah, it looks like some kind of electrical outlet. So, all right, so maybe we should put the tree where we want it. So we're just gonna move it like so. I'm gonna spin this so that it plugs in really nicely without seeing the wire too much. Let's see. Trees don't generally have wires or arrows, so there's a little arrow showing where you should plug in the next piece. All right, that wasn't too bad. I like how I just like fell down. So far I'm very impressed. Generally you have to fluff out the leaves and the branches and everything, and this one doesn't appear like we have to. So we're gonna take off this plastic bubble wrap. All right. Okay. All right, I think I'm getting the hang of this, but I do think it's not, I think you have to put it in a certain way. Yeah, you do. So you'll see there's little prongs in there, and they need to line up with the base over here. And you can't just set it down anywhere you like. You need to actually set it where it needs to go. So if you set up other trees and you just stuck it together and plugged in the, outlets, this is going to be different for you. Just need to figure out which way it's going. So it's going like this. So I essentially want to, kind of weird that thing's going to be just hanging there. My other comment, oh, there's arrows, and they tell you where to line them up. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So that plugs in the tree. I see here that this base actually has what you would normally plug in on other trees. but so it's still there, and it still has labels and tags and stuff, but now the base is electrified. Let's see if it's just as easy as the other one. So I'm gonna push down on it, see if it like untangles or something. And okay, this one is also, once you untangle it a little bit, it falls down nice and easy and even. So I'm impressed with that. Oh, is this light supposed to be like that? Well, it is now. Okay. All right, I'm liking it. All right. So first impressions of this tree, really like the fact that it's easy to fluff out real quickly. It's basically on these little hinges, and they're activated by weight. So once they get untangled from each other, they just all naturally flop down. This is kind of bent, but whatever. It's a tree. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. All right. Now for the final piece. And if we put a timer up, we would see that besides me dabbing, this was actually a pretty quick process. The tree costs $129 at Walmart, and I think it's a good value for a medium-sized tree. It's not super tall, but it's not super pokey though, I'll tell you that. All right. Again, this one has prongs on it. Oh, okay. By the lights. Okay, so it has an arrow. And if you line up the arrows here, as you can see here, it should be very easy to match up. Because I was trying to figure out which way these prongs were going, but if you just follow the arrows, it solves a lot of problems. So we're just going to lift and align. Alright. And that's it. And then we just fluff out the tree, which, unlike other trees that use kind of like this wire where you have to like see, this is a wire, like you bend this and it reacts like that. This is using that weight so that I can just untangle it somehow. So if it's untangled, it will fall eventually. I'm gonna figure out why it's not falling. Not quite right. Or this one, maybe this is traditional. I can't tell. This top part appears to not be like the bottom part. This is the traditional pull down, looks like. Alright. So, Christmas is definitely my favorite holiday because I get to do this and decorate the tree and have fun, opening presents, wrapping presents, you know, all the festivities, and the end of the holiday is really nice because you have Thanksgiving, you have Halloween. Halloween's never been my favorite, but Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, and then New Year's, and they're all back to back. I really like this time of year. Wish the rest of the year had holidays, but then I guess that's what makes them special, is that they're not all the time. Okay, so we're gonna try to get this tree looking decent, because there's like, it's kind of bare here at the bottom. So with the help of my wife, Kara, she helped me fluff out the tree. The tree looks a lot better, and I'm thankful for her because she has the patience to fluff out the tree the way it needs to be. It looks a lot less skinny and bare. Now it looks more full. I really like this brown. It's escaping my mind right now. Like pine cone look. There we go, pine cone. You know, it looks a lot more real. So I do notice that little detail. Right now I'm trying to put the topper on. I don't think you're supposed to put the topper on first, but I just had to. And one of the first things I noticed is that it's really hard to put a topper on this thing. There we go. Maybe. Okay, we'll just... Yeah? No? Okay. Well, we're working on it. It's a work in progress, guys.
Go.
So, I got the topper on after some struggles. I think it looks okay. Looks good. Yeah? So, now it's time to decorate it with some ornaments. And I like the height of it, so it just gave me just enough height from the topper to the floor. So it's a good sized tree. I think it fits this space really well. Let's decorate it, see what it looks like. Oh, we're already recording, right?
Yes.
So with a little help from my wife again, ta-da! It looks a lot better. It's fluffed out. It's got decorations and ornaments and things, and it looks good. And now it's well lit. Comes in this white light. I really like it, and it's this is my height, and it's a decent sized tree. I really like it. Put a skirt underneath it, tree skirt. And we are set for the holidays. And let me remind you, it's never too early to decorate for Christmas. I don't care what other people say. Christmas can be in October. Yes, it can be in October. And it can last until February. I just like Christmas that much. Well, that concludes my video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this holiday season special. And until next time, please think of liking, subscribing, and commenting so that we can do well in the algorithms. Till next time.